and welcome to Peak Merch. It's me again, still in Miami Beach, outside the Versace mansion, which I guess now is a luxury hotel and a restaurant. Time is a weird thing, but yeah, you can go in the Versace mansion, I guess, now. Anyway, we're gonna head up the famed Lincoln Road district, go to a Tacky souvenir shop, check out the flagship Raisin Canes, see if there's any food and wine goings on, because the Food and Wine Festival is happening, and then make our way back to the hotel for this vlog. So stick with us because you're watching Peak Merch. And you know what? This wouldn't be a trip to Florida if I didn't take you to one good Tacky souvenir shop. So I picked a really good one. This is Albans Island, one of 34. Started in Panama City Beach, I want to say, and has since expanded. But this one is at the foot of Lincoln Road, a classic South Beach shopping district. And I think this is where we're going to find any good, weird, tacky Miami Beach stuff. Now, I'm not sure how family-friendly it is, but this isn't a family-friendly channel. And hey, it might be. There might be nothing in there weird at all. So we'll have to hop in and take a look. But yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, this is exactly what you want. Classic Miami Beach hoodies. Some stuff here maybe we don't need, some political stuff, but we'll keep looking. I do like the sort of Miami Vice style sweatshirts there as well. High tides and good vibes. Sure, why not? So far pretty grist for the mill, but I mean, what were you expecting? And yeah, if there's anything better, I'll be sure to find it. This little resin statue guy is quite fetching. I don't really know if it's purely decorative though, or if it has another purpose. What do you think? Leave a comment down below. This one too. That looks like a pipe also, huh? Alright, I've got no room for this anywhere in my house, but I do kind of like this Art Deco style modern plate. Not at the official Art Deco store, I hear ya, but there's something there, right? And then, like, just get a look at all these shot glasses. At Disney World, they would call them toothpick holders. But, you know, this is like what you expect from a store like this. But it just keeps going. I think that's the difference with Albans Island. They are truly all over the place. Of course, I told you this wasn't a family channel. Shot glasses come in all shapes and sizes. And you gotta remember, all merch is Peak Merch to someone. So, yeah, we'll keep moving. And in all my years, I've never seen ashtrays quite like this, with a pun on the seat, no less. This one is also cool in the middle there. It's doing a lot. It's going for a lot of things in once, but, you know, I'm not mad about it. And then we've got some nice ceramic, sort of traditional ashtrays here as well. Alright, now I'm looking at this flamingo here, courtesy of the American Gift Corporation, apparently. And I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I don't see any Miami Beach branding. It would have taken 2 seconds. It usually washes off anyway, but, like, you know, it's like a temporary tattoo sticker they put on these things. Not even that. So, flamingo, you could have been coming home with me. Alas, we keep moving. I feel like the problem with gift shops like this isn't just that the merch is cheap. I mean, you know the merch is going to be cheap when you get it. It's that there's very few things about these that are unique. At least this has a graphic of, you know, the Art Deco landscape. But most of the stuff, it's like, okay, cool, turtles, frogs, flamingos. That's just fine, you know? Tiki bar, ice cream, surf shop. This could be at any beach town in the country. In fact, I bet it is. Like, see where Miami Beach is? That would just wipe off, and that would say Myrtle Beach. That would say Panama City. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'd go for not this specific thing, but something like with this graphic or this graphic over this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say it, you know, I truly don't know what this has to do with Miami Beach. I don't think it's a good look for them to be selling this stuff. It takes me out of the beach vibe. Is it their right to sell this if they want? Of course. Is it on theme? You tell me, you know, which one stands out to you here? So, yeah, again, we say we'll keep moving. It's almost as if all the bootleg merch for this guy is just like waiting to slot into the bargain bin of the universe and like the cheap souvenir stops, you know, of this land. It does fit in its way, but that doesn't mean, you know, I want to see it. So now this is real interesting. Alvin's Island does have a private label section, which is with its own Alvin's Island stuff. So beyond this mat, they've got a beach chair. They've got, you know, totes, sort of Lily Pulitzer style totes, but Alvin's Island branded, and then bigger beach totes. They've even got boogie boards up there on sale for $5 off. So there you go. Alvin's Island getting in the boogie board game. I'm going to keep moving and see if there's any other Alvin's Island stuff or things that stick out, and then we'll head further down Lincoln Road. Just a quick look at the shirt game here. As always, the best merch and graphics are for children or babies. So here we go. The military-industrial complex epitomized. Let's see what else we can find. There's another doggone. Grandma says I'm awesome. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Sure, why not? The salty life is a thing. This looks like moisture wicking too. Let's see. More generic kind of Miami Beach graphics. Okay, here's maybe a few different ones. Pretty much more of the same. I do like these kind of animals doing things line. It's pretty neat. They're for children, though. Alvin's Island, by the way, has its own label on here, so yeah, let me see what else I can find. Pretty good. Pretty good. Here at Alvin's Island, the merch ranges from generic to straight up perplexing. I mean, why do people who own Jeeps always need to tell you about it? I see it. I see you're telling me you own a Jeep on the tire cover of your Jeep that you're driving. I know you own a Jeep. You're driving the Jeep, right? Ugh, drives me crazy. Anyway, I'm going to take one last pass and see if there's anything else kooky that I missed. And you know, I'm not out here just like mindlessly hating. I can appreciate this Vice City, GTA Vice City, Miami Beach style tee. But look how, can you see how cheap the screen printing is at all these places? If you had a place as tacky as Alvin's Island that pressed their things on like comfort colors, quality tees, and did a bit better with the screen printing job, you'd be unstoppable. Just think about it. Instead of like, you know, I'm just saying. So this is the South Beach Historic Lincoln Road. I've always had such a soft spot for it. I always used to come here as a kid from the suburbs of Miami with my folks. You know, on the weekends we'd go see art films. There's a Regal at the other end that gets the films that aren't showing at the other theaters in town. Also, we lived here. After Hurricane Andrew, we lived on South Beach for a couple of years while our house was being rebuilt because the roof ripped it pretty much clean off. But Lincoln Road has always kind of been a hub of nice stuff. The sort of corporate art thing was happening before it was cool, was happening here. And there's a bunch of small galleries still in excess of Romero Brito art. But I'm just going to take a quick pass. I might not even go in anywhere else and just sort of show you the scenes. But you can get a really good medianoche or some Cuban food down here. There's a lot of good Italian and brick oven pizzerias and little cafes. It feels like Spain or Nice or, you know, a cool part of Europe here on Lincoln Road. So yeah, I'm just going to take a quick stroll and then call it a day and probably wrap up the final vlog from our trip here. Unless I do one at the airport, which is also totally possible. And yeah, just a tiny bit of history here about Lincoln Road Mall. Originally conceived as the 5th Avenue of the South when it opened as a main street for Miami Beach in 1914. Traffic congestion was real in the 50s. Actually, the architect of the Fontainebleau property Lapidus, where I'm staying, developed a new plan for the road. And in December 1960, it was organized. This became listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2011, but it's always been part of my history, so I'm glad to see it rightfully honored here. We'll keep moving. Would you believe it if I told you that Raising Cane's opened up a flagship store on Lincoln Road on South Beach? It's true. I'm gonna hop inside and see if they have any merch. It looks like a shit show, but I have a feeling because it's a flagship, we might get lucky. Yes, Cane's delivers. Please do not copyright Millennium Act me out of this. Look at this visor. Incredible. Miami graffiti shirt. This though, this camp shirt on a button down, I mean, that's happening. I mean, I'm just a human. I don't have too much control. Tropic like it's hot. Oh my god. Raising Cane South Beach. Yeah, they've got these custom stickers for every flagship, it looks like. So, I mean, I'm a big fan of this Miami one. They even have a keychain of the Raising Cane sunglasses. And there's the visor and dude colors as well. So, incredible. Incredible Florida-specific merch all around. I ain't mad about any of this. A crop top hoodie? Yeah, you're in Miami. Go for it. All right, and then here they still have the button down in pink in addition to blue. So we have some choices to make, that's for sure. Yeah, I always love these little arches down Lincoln Road too. They're all over. There's like 3 or 4 of them as you walk further and further down, but they're all pretty cool. And I like them a lot, so. I don't know, there's so many stores here that weren't here. There's an H&M here now, there's a Garmin flagship, but if I see anything else kooky, you'll be the first to know. I like that. Alright, I think that's gonna do it, guys. This has been a lovely day on the beach, told in several acts, and wrapping things up here in front of this proto-Zootopia sculpture here. The giraffe and the chimpanzee were on a wild ride to a safer place with Rabbit Woman and Dog Man is the name of the work, by the way. So there you go. Well done, Gilly and Mark. Yeah, so before this masterwork, I'll just say I still got so much love for this town. It's still weird. I feel like the MAGA merch coexists next to the Pride merch a little too comfortably, but you know what? I still don't see any MAGA Pride merch, so don't get too comfortable, and know who your friends are and who's pandering you in this life. A gift shop can be a really good indicator of where the culture is at, where the zeitgeist is at, but also of where we're at as a species. So yeah, really, really grateful for this city. It's still weird. I'm still here for a few days, so I might pop back on, but if I don't see ya, I'll be back in Florida next month. And for now, just know that I've been Just, you've been patient, and you've just watched Peak Merch. Take care.